while. I'm sorry for that, but whatever. Lots of work, a new magazine, which I'm very happy for. It's a vintage bike magazine, and I got to use my experience and skills, since that has been my main job for the last 30 years or so. So lots of focus and lots of energy on that, and it started somewhere before Christmas or so, so that's the main reason of my silence. But the Sportster project is gonna continue now. Having a time off made me think a bit, and that's sometimes good, or it can be also bad. But I think, I hope this extra time of thinking actually makes the end results better. So I will take you along, and yeah, I actually need to hurry up now so I have a bike when the sun starts to shine. Other reasons for this break, or whatever you should call it, is the weather. We have been having such a cold winter, almost weeks of over 20 degrees minus Celsius. I'm not sure how much that is in Fahrenheit, but it's pretty cold. And we also keeping horses here at our place, so that means lots of issues with freezing water and blah blah blah. And as you can see behind me, the ATV has the snow plow equipment on with the chains on the wheels and everything. We also have a tractor, but that one is a little bit tired at the moment, so we have some diesel issues, I guess. But the thing is, when it's cold outside, the electricity is going skyrocket expensive, so we also try to keep the heating down here in the workshop, just to actually save some money and, of course, electricity, which haven't made it so warm and cozy as it usually is in here. So that's another reason. So having this extra time over, I spent mostly inside on another project, which is not about bikes, but it's still about having a good time. So I will show you a little bit about it. And I have to tell you, we have quite a big house. It's like a house built in different areas, and it looks a little bit different, and you can play around a little bit. And since it's only me and Connie, we decided to do whatever we like to do and don't care so much about what other people thinks. So that's what we do. So this is restoration or change of the oldest part of the house, which is a timber house that is some 100 years old or so. So it actually suits that part. It's not so big. That part is not so big. So yeah, you will see. I'll show you. And also this extra holiday time, or whatever you should call it, because it was Christmas and everything, so we took some time off, made us also watch lots of YouTube stuff and also video clips on Facebook and so on. Fab videos at the moment are restoring farms in France, south of France, because we kind of miss the warm weather and dry roads, but that's another thing. But especially on Facebook and Instagram and so, I'm not on TikTok. I'm probably too old or so, I don't know. Or I just don't have the energy for more social medias, I guess. YouTube is actually very good. But anyway, there are lots of DIY ideas for you to take part of, and some of them are good and some of them are unnecessary, and some are really, really stupid. So I didn't get upset or so, but I just got tired of people's stupidity or so. I don't know. We're living in a time where information is so easy accessed. You just Google whatever you wonder about or what kind of questions you have. You don't have to look for anything, and you don't have to actually try yourself and see if it works. You can just Google it or go on YouTube and find out very easily. But that also seems to make people more, I don't know, brain lazy. I don't have a good word for it, but so this is my message. Start to think a little bit yourself. But anyway, one of the most stupid and unnecessary DIY video I have been seeing lately, and what I'm going to do in every episode of the Sportster project, I will try to involve a DIY don't and maybe some does also. But today it's a don't. So this is it. In a video there was a guy trying to use a spanner on a bolt that was too big or too small, I can't remember. So what he suggested was that you take a grind cutter, cut this piece off, I hope you can see it, this one, and instead weld on a bolt and then put in a screw here, so you can adjust the size here for different kind of sizes of bolts. First of all, he wasted a pretty good spanner. Second of all, as most of us can't have tools for everything, someone maybe can, but as a normal working person you can't afford to have every tool you like, and it actually takes some years to get a decent collection of good tools. So if you're young and you don't have that much money, but you had afford to get yourself some spanners, but you missed that particular size you wanted to use today, don't waste this, and don't try to do something yourself, because I have news for you all. A wrench is already invented. It has been so for, I don't know, a very, very, very long time. It's not my favorite kind of tool, but it's a good tool if you don't have the perfect spanner. And for bigger bolts, it's totally okay, because it's kind of easy to slip with it if you don't adjust it exactly, and if you use it the wrong way, it actually doesn't work as it should. So but it's still an okay tool, and if you can't afford to buy a new one, buy a second-hand one, or even borrow one. Don't waste your spanners. That's today's don't DIY tip from the coach. So I will now start working on the Sportster, and I hope you stay with me. So see you soon, very soon again. Bye.